Well, this is one video that I really did not want to make. It is March of 2024, and instead of training for the Paris Olympics and trying to get ready for my outdoor season, I am still recovering from COVID. All right, let's rewind the tape a little bit and give some context here. So my name is Nathan Icon Crumpton. I'm a two-time two-sport Olympian. I represent American Samoa in skeleton at the Winter Olympics and in track and field in the Summer Olympics. And I've been gearing up to try and qualify for the Paris 2024 Games. I have represented American Samoa as their top track and field athlete at the previous two World Championships in Budapest and in Oregon, respectively. And then this is the big year, 2024, trying to qualify for the big ones and make it to my third Olympic Games, and that all just got stonewalled. The plans just got stopped right in their tracks when I got COVID at the beginning of the year. I've had COVID for exactly 2 weeks now, and I'm getting a little concerned because this is now carrying on a lot longer than most COVID cases do. I've got my table full of medicines. This bottle of cough syrup is basically empty now. Yeah, I just get exhausted so quickly, and it's really, really, really crappy. It was my first time getting COVID. I had thought that I was either immune to it. I am fully vaxxed. You couldn't go to any of the Olympic Games unless you were fully vaxxed. And I thought maybe I just had a natural immunity to it, or I was maybe even an asymptomatic carrier because I'd been around lots of people who ended up getting COVID and I never got sick. And it just hit me. It hit me like a truck, like a kick in the teeth, and just threw my whole year's plans into disarray. I missed my entire indoor season. I was really looking forward to competing in the 60-meter dash. I had never competed in one in my entire track and field career, and I had to cancel my entire indoor season just to focus on my health. On top of that, I haven't been able to work either. So this is the second bit of important context here, is that I started a full-time job last year. It's with Allianz Consulting. So Allianz Consulting, it's the internal management consulting group. It's part of Allianz Services, which is the group that is sponsoring this video. Part of the deal was that I do this behind the scenes video series about my training, about my competitions, going to different places, and what it's like to be an Olympian trying to qualify for the games. And of course, that can't happen now. I'm not training, I'm not competing, I'm not even working because of COVID. And so, because I still have a contractual obligation to make a video series, I figured why not make it about COVID? Why not make it about this COVID recovery, my experience, and how I'm trying to at least get back to full health. And then if I can do that, then we'll see if we can do something for track and field and athletics. But right now it's looking pretty grim. This has not been an easy path for me. And the chances of qualifying for Paris look so remote and so small, even though the world is sort of celebrating the post-COVID times. For a lot of people out there, it is not over, and I can attest to this personally now. It sucks. It really sucks. There's no way to sugarcoat it. So let's jump into the COVID journey.
To spare you all the unpleasant details, suffice to say the COVID journey turned into a post-COVID journey, which then turned into a long COVID journey. It involved a lot of doctor's visits, lots of blood work, lots of medications, and lots of frustrations. I tried so many treatments, including therapies that aren't covered by insurance, as long COVID is still not fully understood mechanistically, and it can present itself in different ways for different people, with multiple possible interactions of more than 200 distinct symptoms. I also got back in touch with a college friend who has since become an MD, PhD with an expertise in long COVID, and who we'll meet in the next video where we go through hyperbaric oxygen therapy. But for now, suffice to say, COVID and the subsequent long COVID made qualifying for the Paris Olympics impossible. When you suffer from what's known as exercise intolerance and post-exertional malaise, among other symptoms, launching an Olympic campaign and competing at your best is simply not possible. And as the saying goes, life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans. And while my original plans for 2024 may have involved the Paris Olympics, life did its thing and threw me a curveball. But the main takeaway should be that even though Paris didn't happen, I'm still alive and kicking and lucky to have good health insurance, a supportive employer and sponsor, as well as great friends and family. So for now, Thank you for watching, and until next time.